Throughout March, we're putting a spotlight on remarkable women in our community. KX News' Mary Gutenkopf introduces us to Joelle Bearstail, a woman who is helping restore and strengthen the community for Native American youth.
Berg's 24-hour towing and crane service, Space and Electric Power Cooperative, and MHA Nation Interpretive Center proudly recognize all local remarkable women.
Of course, I don't feel like a remarkable woman, you know what I mean? I feel like out of my league.
Joelle Bearstail says she comes from a long line of remarkable women. A teacher by trade, Bearstail is no longer in the classroom, but she continues to use her degree in a different way as she acts as the education liaison for the MHA Nation. While in this position, she was inspired to create a nonprofit called Imaginative.
We want to encourage our youth to embrace their talent, creativity, and individuality while strengthening a healthy well-being and cultural identity.
Bearstail says Imaginative is hugely influenced by her own experience.
I went to school in Dickinson, North Dakota until I was in about 4th grade. The reason why I do what I do is because of what I experienced in school. I was the only Native American student in school, and I was teased all the time, called derogatory remarks. And so, being teased like that a lot made me not want to go to school anymore.
But after moving to Newtown, Bearstail says everything changed.
There was people that looked like me there. There was teachers that looked like me there, sounded like me, laughed like me, We began to learn our language there and all of that. So it was just a big eye-opener.
Now she's trying to bring that same sense of belonging to Native American kids throughout the country. Imaginative publishes a monthly magazine called Roots that features the lives and accomplishments of North Dakota kids.
They are so talented across the board, whether it's sports, whether it's academics. We have a lot of youth doing big things, and that's what we want to do, is use this as a vehicle to showcase them.
Roots can be found in many different schools throughout North Dakota and has subscribers throughout the nation.
I hope that this magazine makes our Native youth feel welcome and, give them confidence and that sense of acceptance, because a lot of times we aren't represented out there like that. And I think that it's very important that they see themselves in all types of media, magazines, TV, books.
Bearstail is ensuring that Native youth will be represented in all types of media by writing her own books. Her book, titled Bear's Braid, is inspired by her son Thomas and his struggle with bullying after growing out his hair.
It started out as name calling and everything, and then it did turn physical. We were in the school a lot, and it just wasn't a good time for him.
But Bearstail says Thomas faced the conflict and came out even stronger. Now she's sharing his story so that kids don't have to feel like they're struggling alone. Bearstail's desire to create that support system is something that she admired in another remarkable woman, her grandmother.
That's something that we all have, is that sense of hospitality, always being welcoming, always being inviting, and creating that sense of community for no matter, who stopped by.
But Bearstail says many Native children may not have that support from elders, and that's something that the Roots magazine can supply with a column featuring a local elder.
A lot of the advice they give is, find out where you come from, find out what your background is, or learn about your culture.
With Imaginative, Bearstail is helping ensure that Native American youth will have inspiration, representation, and connection to their culture, so they can become the future generation of remarkable people. Reporting for KX News, I'm Mary Gutenkopf.
Bearstail and her husband are keeping busy with 4 children and 1 brand new grandbaby. She says she'll be releasing another book entitled Finding Cedar. That's expected to come out next year.